Hi, everybody. My name is Harry Jacobs, and I am the North of 60 Gamer, and welcome to the North of 60 Gaming channel. I don't usually come back to Kickstarters, but today this was under my radar, and it came up. I don't know whether I was just looking at Kickstarter this morning or it came in my email. This Seven Moons Heroes of Dragon Reach. So I just wanted to put this campaign up really quickly. It has funded. I came in this morning at 69 hours and it was just shy of the goal by about maybe $500, $600. And while I won't take credit to whether they funded or not, I did go on Board Game Revolution, Solo Game Players, and Board Games for one, and did post this. It seemed to go up. So congratulations to the publisher and designers, and that is Gunpowder Studios. So I'm going to actually go down to Tabletopia. I have it in the background here. The game is not that expensive. $35 pounds for the game itself. That's not a lot to do. I did the 47 pounds, which is the deluxe version, and it's only straight 10 pounds shipping. So they managed to do this where others in the pounds and euros are 30 and 40. They're 10 pounds flat rate. I don't know whether it's supplement or they're just really good at negotiating with whomever's sending it out. But again, congratulations to Gunpowder Studios for a campaign. This is a second campaign for them. I did look up a little early. I will put this link into the description of my video we're just going to go down and look at the components real quick on Tabletopia. I do not have a physical copy of the game. I just want to iterate that I have not been paid by these guys. I have not seen this campaign until I woke up this morning. So just letting you know that everything you're seeing here is just me looking at it as if I was looking at it, which I am. Anyway, give me a second. We'll get Tabletopia up and we'll go on to the next phase. And I'm going to show you a little bit about the game. I will explain a little bit about the game. I am not an expert, but because I just read the rules a moment ago. And we are here in Tabletopia. I love Tabletopia. It's a great way to play a game and learn to play a game. The rules are quite easy. I think the rules could be improved a little bit in terms of sort of maybe a reference sheet, a little bit more like a flow chart that says you can do this or that on your turn. But really, this game has a lot of similarities to Runebound. But this is a lighter version. So for those fans who like Runebound, this might be a little bit on the light side of that. But for people who are looking for an introduction to a game like Runebound, but without all the rules, then this game is a little bit more than, say, Legends of Novice by Fundamental Games. So if you're looking for a really light sort of crawler explorer game, there's Legends of Novice. But if you want sort of that step in between a game like Runebound and that, then Dragon Reach is probably going to be your best bet. It's not expensive, as I've seen before. What we're looking at here is the map. So we'll just go down to the map a little bit and explain how this what's going on here. You can see each of the starting positions, and then the Dragon Reach is in the center. So you can see different areas here. These yellows are wilderness squares, and if you land on a wilderness square, you certainly are going to take a wilderness card. So in any one turn, what's going to happen is, let's just pull up, you're going to start with let's say your white player, and there's 3 different types. I'm going to show you the different types of meeples. You're going to have your foot soldier, or when you're on foot, you're going to have your horse, and you're going to have your dragon. You can update grade from your soldier to your horse at the city of Dragon Reach for 5 gold. If you want to go to the dragon, you can buy it for 10 gold, and you can turn in your horse for your dragon. When you use your dragon, if you're not in a safe spot like a road and you're in a wilderness square, you have to roll the dice. If you roll a 1, your dragon's going to flee and leave you on foot again. So you have to be careful of that. Also, when you're moving your guy on foot or horse, if you move into a wilderness square, you're going to have to roll a dice for each wilderness square you pass through, and on a roll of 1 or 2, you're going to lose a gold or a resource. Whether you're on foot, horse, or dragon, you will have a limit to the amount that you can carry in resources and tokens that you may be trying for your quests. So on foot, you can have a limit of 4, 6, and 5 for the dragon. You start off with 9 gold. The objective of the game is to be prepared for the shadow army that is going to hit at the 7th round of this game. And each player will be given a card, a shadow player card, that they will then look at and keep secret. The thing you need to know about the shadow card is that it has a weakness, which is this magic user here. So in our case, if we had this, we're probably going to want to add a wizard, and we're going to go up to the wizard's tower of the mage and purchase a ally for 10 gold and then put it in our city. Because what happens at the end is what we're going to expose, we're going to put all our cards together in a stack. We're going to shuffle, and then we're going to turn one card over at a time. As you can see, let's bring that up. In a realm attack, which happens first, we all roll collectively 1 or 2 dice, and we must pass on a 16, and then he does a city attack. So the things that we want to start to be able to do is not only build out our allies, we want to be able to build towers. In order to build towers, you're going to have to visit the stone giants to get some stone. You're going to have to visit the iron dwarves to get some iron, and the wood elves, the wood elves to get some wood. And what you do with that is you come back to the city, and then you'll be able to either store one of each into your city, and then when you have all 3, you'll build a tower. You can also sell on the market. So on the market here, as you can see, each resource is worth the amount of money as the number of pips on the die. When you sell something, you will re-roll each of these pips, and the market is continually changing. So in this case, wood may not look so good, but hey, I guess that's, what is that, iron? No, that is stone. Looks really, really good at this point, so you might want to go down and grab. Now, when does the shadow forces attack is when they climb to the 7th space here, and every time you buy an ally or build a tower, this is going to go up. So in a 4-player game, it's a semi-cooperative game with victory points. So this is kind of the scary thing. If you all lose, and it's going to be the highest victory points at the end of the game, and that's like last man standing, how many towers do you have, all that type of stuff. So you want to work together, but at the same time, you have to be cognizant that you're really looking for victory points. And there are some different things that you can get that'll help you. There's a dragon egg over here that I saw in the video from the original video that was done for this. Sorry guys, again, this is just off the cuff today. So you can also get, when you're into Dragon Reach, is to buy a quest. And there's a quest card right there. So there we are. You find a weather-worn cloak. If the cloak is invisibility, you may now travel on foot or horse in the wilderness without encountering bandits. Isn't that wonderful? There you go. There's your invisible cloak. Or you can do a wilderness. Or is this the quest? I got them backwards, didn't I? I did. So this is your wilderness encounter. And in this case, in our wilderness encounter, that is when we encounter one of these. We are going to get an invisibility cloak here. In the city, we'll take a quest, and here we are, Fairy Silk. You must visit all 4 fairy gates and pay 1 gold at each, and in turn to acquire silk. This places a quest token in your inventory. Travel to Deep Mine to deliver the silk and collect 10 gold. So it's just a way of getting money. So you could get kind of screwed if you don't all kind of work together, because when you think about it, I can really just go at it and try to build my city up and not do quests. I'm going to collect resources, bang, bang, bang. So there's a bit of a danger here that somebody might get more towers than you and save their city and win at the end of the game. So you're going to have to watch what the other players do. There might be some backstabbing. Who knows? Or it could be a weakness in this game. I have not play tested this, so this could be an issue with this game that might crop up. Is this could lean one way or the other based on what somebody does in the game if they kind of don't work cooperatively together. But with that being said, I think there's some great potential here. I think there's some great potential to add on in the future. So who knows what the designer is thinking of long term for this game. But for now, I think with the price the way it is, the chef flat rate shipping the way it is, which is only £10, the game is less than $100. It is lightweight. I would say it's probably on the heavier side of lighter, but it's certainly not a medium weight game. It's, as I said before, I think it's a step up from the Legends of Novus, but not quite as complicated as Runebound. But it does have a similar mechanism. As things happen, that timer's going to go up and swoosh. There is also a solo mode that plays very similar to the game itself, with some differences about how some of these resources are handled. I don't see the solo mode here. I didn't set this up for the solo mode, which is probably why I don't see the solo mode. So please, give this some love. I'd like to see some of those stretch goals reached. I'd like to see them succeed at this. It is going to ship September 2001. Give that with a grain of salt, as we always do. I usually allow 6 months. So I would say that, if we get this by Christmas or early January, unless they're farther along in their production schedule than they're letting on, I would say that we're probably looking later in the year and not September 2021, but that might be a bit ambitious. So thanks very much, folks. If you like what you saw, this very quick look, please like my video, subscribe if you can. I really do appreciate it. There are things I am locked out of in YouTube. If I don't get that threshold there of 1,000 subscribers, I'm not saying you have to subscribe, but it would help me inform you later on in the game. And if you don't want to miss these types of quick things that I'm doing today, notifications, they will let you know when I put something up, and then you can come and see for yourself. So this is Harry Jacobs. I am the North of 60 Gamer, and thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Again, I hang out on BGR Board Games for Run Solo Board Gamers. My name is Harry. Hit me up and say hi.